Hi everyone, so I wanted to talk a bit today about who I am and my latest video on YouTube, which was about pavement parking, and it's had 48,000 views. Now that for me is a lot. I'm just literally what you see is what you get, and it's been quite amazing then after a year of putting it up there, and in the context of a few other videos up on my timeline, which some have got 0 views, to be getting that many views and over 100 likes now and 100 or so comments. So that's really appreciated, and primarily the support that I've been getting in the main for the issue of pavement parking. And my YouTube is a bit like my podcast, it's pretty random, so you know, it's experimental like I am. I do produce podcasts for other people now, but video is not something that I really do very well. And this is what prompted the feeling that I wanted to do something here, because while I've had some really good comments and good feedback, I've actually had a few people that in the extremes of, and I'll swap the word round so I don't get banned for swearing, have called me a canwa, a blind canwa, and telling me that I'm racist or whatever. So my background is that, very briefly, without giving too much away, I live in an Asian community, more or less, in Birmingham. And so if I see things like pavement parking or Uber refusals, taxi refusals with me and my guide dog, I just call that out, whoever it is that's doing it, you know. And in spite of what some people have said, you know, my view is that it's an individual who decides to discriminate or to refuse service and all that kind of thing. So it doesn't matter where the person's from. If they're doing it to me, then they'll do it to someone else. So it's important to highlight the issues, just as it would be with any other inclusivity issue. So that's where I'm coming from. And aside from that, I'm going to show you a couple of other things as time goes on. So in terms of doing this video, the way, and I'll show you this at some point too, the way, what happens now with increasing access to artificial intelligence, the future is going to be quite interesting for us as vision impaired people, because at the moment I use my headphones, you can see, little earphones, and I have a screen reader on the phone. So if you look in accessibility on your iPhone, that's what I'm using, you'll see a thing called VoiceOver, and VoiceOver reads what's on the screen when you touch it. It's quite feature rich, but the other thing it will do is try to tell you what the camera's seeing. So obviously someone like me is never going to be very good at doing videos. I wouldn't have thought. I can't easily edit them and things like that, but it will say things like whether the camera's level, whether the face is in the centre of the camera, and that kind of thing. But even so, I am not convinced that I'm looking straight at the camera, because I only have sight in a little bit of sight in this eye, and it is very, very limited. So you can ask questions about that, but be mindful that sometimes the way those questions come across look as though they're like, oh, what was one? It said something like questioning me and saying that, well, how can he take photos and videos if he can't see? As I said, video isn't my strong point, audio is. I'm an excellent audio producer, but ask the questions, but just be mindful about how you're asking them, please, because I don't mind educating, but I don't need other people's disbelief really in who I am and what I can do. But as I said, I think I'll leave it there for now. There's probably lots of other things I was going to say, but I didn't script it or anything like that. But thanks for subscribing to my video, my profile, whatever it is, and I will try to post more content that you might find interesting. And if you've got anything that you'd like to know, as I said, ask it, but just be mindful of how you're asking. I think that's it. And we'll do this together. I'll find out how to, get you to click bells and icons to subscribe and all that. But for now, I'm sure you know what to do. All right.